We need to talk policy. We need to talk the state of play within your own party, but you have commanded a different headline that needs to be addressed. You are attacking Hillary Clinton for the sexual past and indiscretions of her husband, calling her an enabler. We have a panel of independent voters. They are smart as heck, and most of them don't like it. They see it as a distraction. They see it as hypocritical coming from you, and mostly they see it as potential proof that you may have no real ideas to offer as president. What is your thinking on this line of attack?
Well, this is a nice way to start off the interview. First of all, you should congratulate me for having won the race. I thought, at least it'd be a small congratulations, but I'm not surprised with CNN because that's the way they treat Trump. It's the, they call it the Clinton Network, and I believe that. Let's
wait. Hold on, Mr. Trump.
Right,
I did congratulate you the last time we spoke. I said congratulations on winning the big race.
Thank you
very much. What are you going to do going forward?
Well felt.
But you made the no. Hold on. Let's get this off on the right foot. I'm trying to address what you're putting out as the headline.
With a question. We haven't spoken. Last week, toward the end, I was essentially the nominee of the party. And you start off with this question, which is not surprising because
Mr. Trump,
I understand CNN perhaps a lot better than you do.
Okay. Let's. You know what? You're right. Sometimes it's good to restart. Here's the restart. You are going to be your party's nominee by all accounts. You are going to carry the standard for this party. You have said that once you get into the general, people will see what you have to offer. The first thing that you've come out with hot and heavy out of the box are these attacks on Hillary Clinton.
That wasn't the first thing I've come out, but my first thing I came out with, if you watched, was trade. We're making horrible trade deals. We're losing our jobs. We're losing our manufacturing. It's trade. The next thing I came out with is rebuilding our military because our military is absolutely being decimated. We're not spending the proper money. We're not buying the proper equipment. We're not taking care of our soldiers. We're not taking care of our vets, by the way. But we're not taking care of our military at a time when we just about in the history of our country need it the most. So I talk about that. I talk about the border. I talk about the fact that we have to stop the drugs from pouring into our country. Those are the things I talk about in a very long speech. In Washington, actually Nebraska, which was unbelievable. Every one of them had tens of thousands of people. I mean, they were massively attended, which, of course, you don't mention. Nor does CNN ever show the crowds. It's very interesting because CNN, I could be making a speech for an hour. They'll never show the extent of the crowd.
Well, I'll tell you, Mr. Trump, I would suggest that CNN shows your events more than they show any other candidates.
A record crowd where Hillary Clinton said she wants to put the coal miners out of business, the miners. She said,
we covered that extensively.
And the companies to go out of business.
We covered it extensively. On the military, you raise an important issue. We tried to get your campaign and the other campaigns to hold forth on whether or not they supported the current GI Bill. As you know, in the Congress, they did this sneaky vote in the House where there was no roll call, and they were going to cut money from the GI Bill to allow for other expenditures for vets. The vets were very upset. They said, no, don't take money from us and reallocate it. Find the savings elsewhere. Do you support maintaining the GI Bill the way it is right now and even growing it as opposed to cutting it?
I don't want to be hurting our vets. Our vets have been hurt enough. We treat illegal immigrants better than we treat our vets. So I'm going to do nothing to hurt our vets. I'm going to only help our vets.
So is that a yes?
Hillary Clinton that thinks that the vets are getting too much, and they're not getting too much. I've traveled. I've seen so many vets. I know so many vets now, and I have a lot of friends. I've developed great friendships among the vets.
So is that a yes? I do support the current GI Bill?
Very badly. No. I want to bring jobs back to our country. I want to make our country go again. I just traveled. I won so many states in a row in massive landslides, and part of the reason was trade. And it wasn't what you brought up at the beginning of the show, which was totally inappropriate. Part of the reason I won was because of trade. And I talk trade, and I'm the only one that can do anything about trade. I'm going to renegotiate these trade deals. These trade deals have sucked everything out of our country. And by the way, Clinton is the one that approved NAFTA. NAFTA is the worst deal, one of the worst deals our country's ever made from an economic standpoint. One of the worst deals ever. It's taken, if you've seen what it's done to New York State and New England and virtually every state, but it has just sucked. It has sucked the jobs out of our country. It sucked the money out of our country. We're going to bring our jobs back. We're going to make it much harder for people to leave, for people to take their companies and just go to Mexico and then sell the product back into the United States with no tax.
All right,
no
so
nothing.
let's unpack a little of this stuff one at a time. And first of all, just to get back to tone, just for 1 second, a little bit of this is because you're on the phone. As you know, when you're in person with somebody, very often you can
No,
interpret
you would have asked
questions
the same
and things.
question in person.
Well, but I
mean,
think maybe if you were face to face, it might be a little different.
You would have asked,
That's all.
You think you would have asked a different question?
No, but I think that
don't
you're
think
taking
so.
it the wrong way, because obviously I'm playing off what the headline is everywhere this morning. I'm not just making it up. And NAFTA, I understand you wanting to bring up trade. As you know, Clinton did not pass NAFTA. Bush passed NAFTA. So you can criticize it all you want.
Who signed NAFTA?
You criticize all you want. I'm just saying you want to keep the history. Bush was involved with NAFTA. I mean, as you know.
Whose bill was it, and who signed it?
But what is your point, though? This
My
was
point is
in the
it's
Bush
one of
administration.
the worst deals ever made in
Bush
the history
41.
of our country, and it has just destroyed manufacturing and destroyed.
All right, that's a
jobs in our
valid
country.
point. You just have to spread the blame across both parties, and you have to come up
but
with solutions.
The signer of NAFTA, take a look at who signed it. Check it out.
Bush 41.
Okay, you take a look. NAFTA was a Clinton deal, and he wanted it so badly. And I have not been a big fan of what went on in terms of economic development or with the war with Bush either, frankly, if you want to know the truth. I mean, that's a whole other story. But if you take a look at NAFTA and you take a look at what's been done and how hard Clinton pushed it, and that bill has been an absolute disaster. The passage of that has been an absolute disaster for our country.
All right, fair point. You want to criticize NAFTA, doing more
and
about
we're
trade,
bring it back,
helping
and
the
we're gonna bring
veterans.
jobs back into our country, and we're going to make it very hard for companies to leave and then sell product back into our country and rip us off. And all we end up getting is unemployment of great people.
All real issues. As you know, the last time we spoke, when we did talk about you're taking everybody out in the race and now being the man yourself, we talked about how you would bring about bringing back jobs. You said, I would tax companies who don't do the right thing. I would have a tariff imposed. I said, that's what Congress does, not a president. You said, well, I'll work with them. All real issues. And that's why I was so surprised to see you going after Clinton for her husband's infidelity and calling her an enabler.
It's only retribution.
Why
for
waste
what
time
she
on
said.
that?
She is playing the woman's card to the hilt. She is going. I watched over the weekend, and everything is about woman. And Donald Trump raised his voice, and it's all nonsense. And you know what? Women understand it better than anybody. And watch how well I do with women when it counts, when the election comes. Watch how well. Because women want to see strong security. They want to see strong military. They want to see borders where people just can't come walking across a border like it's Swiss cheese. And you see the damage that's been done to our country with the weak borders. You see what's happening. You see the crime. You see the drugs flowing in and poisoning our youth and everybody else.
But then why don't you talk about those issues and get women onto your side as opposed to talking about infidelity and enabling?
1 hour speech.
Mr. Trump, Mr. Trump, it's not one sentence. You were grandstanding on it. You were working the crowd about it.
Chris, I spoke very little about that compared to other things. You took a small amount of the speech and you build it up like it's the biggest thing in the world. But it is a big thing. Hey, look, he was the worst abuser of women.
You just said I'm making too much of it. Now you say it's a big thing.
Excuse me. As a politician in the history of our country, he was impeached. He was impeached. And then he lied about it. He said nothing happened with Monica Lewinsky, and then he said, sorry, folks, it actually did happen. And the guy was impeached for lying.
All of that can be true. What does it have to do with Hillary?
She can't talk about me because nobody respects women more than Donald Trump. And I'm going to I will be better for women by a big factor than Hillary Clinton, who, frankly, I don't even think will be good to women. You know, she went and she spoke. It was very interesting. She spoke a few weeks ago, and she said, I'm going to put the miners and the companies out of business. Then she went to West Virginia, and she tried to pretend she didn't make the statement. And that's the way it is with her. You know, the lies and the deception. It's horrible. And by the way, they understand her in West Virginia, and I'll bet you that she loses West Virginia, where she was easily supposed to win. And I would bet that if you took a poll there now, myself compared to her, you'll see a big difference. But you watch the problem she'll have. But the deception and the lies, and she tried to pretend like she didn't mean it.